welcome back. I still don't have a solution for me talking louder. What I was gonna do, okay, first of all, I started this game a couple times, like false starts, because I wasn't talking loud enough. It's Tunic. Yeah, I don't usually do this where I play, like this game just came out last month, and it's on Game Pass, and I really liked it, and it's not, like I know where to go now because I played it by myself. And it's really cool, and I want to show you, Dalton. Have you played this yet? It's just Zelda, but you're a little fox. Look at. So if I can remember where to go, then it's pretty easy, self-explanatory. I mean, it's not like they help you. It's good. It's a good game. that's whatever. I thought it would be fun to try to play here, even though it is a little bit more, a lot of button mashing, which I don't like because it's loud. But I think this will go well. I really like this game. It's very cool. And I usually play older games, but this is kind of like an older game. So I was going to talk about improv today, I guess. I feel like I'm going to keep talking about it until it becomes like boring to me or to talk about. So I just started a new class called Scene Work, or whatever, Essentials of Scene Work or something. Oh, this is a key. You take the key, and there's a really cool mechanic in this game that will come up eventually that I want to show you. It's like a really cool idea that I've never really seen before in a game. And yeah, where's that key door? So improv. I went yesterday. It's a 6-week class now. So I did 4 weeks of the first one. This one's 6 weeks. That restores your health, but it also brings the enemies back. Ooh. So we did. I almost didn't even do this one because when you sign up for it, it was saying not a beginner class, and I was worried, stupidly. Like, it's up to me if I'm a beginner, if I want to do this class or not. It's not like, if that was my first class, I would say like, okay, you shouldn't do that as your first class. But I took one before, so I'm not a beginner. I mean, I still am, but if I want to take this class, I can take it. There's like this rule that I have, like, well, they're saying it's not a beginner class, and I'm a beginner, so I can't do it. But I went to the class, and I'm very glad that I did. And the other person that was in the first class was also there too, so it's like, obviously it's okay that you're there. But that was a fear that I had, like, I'm gonna get in there and the guy's gonna be like, you're not advanced, you're a beginner, get out of here, what are you, stupid? That guy wouldn't do that. It makes no sense. So I'm glad I did it. It was like a little bit harder. Like, we were doing harder stuff, which was still kind of like, I like this. I just like this. And I don't know, whenever I hear people describe things that they like, I'm always like, oh, that's stupid. Like, when I was a kid, and people would play basketball or soccer, and they'd be like, I want to talk about this. They'd be like, I really like, well, let's talk about this first. It's a really quick thing, but, so a huge part of this game is you find these, and we could talk about it later, but, you find this instruction manual, and it tells you, like, what to do, kind of, but then also it's written in this language, so you have to, like, think, okay, so the first things you have to do, you have to ring the 2 bells. You have to ring the east bell and the west bell, and this tells you how to get there. And this tells you, like, because it doesn't tell you anything when you first start. It's like, okay, that's my health, and that's my stamina. And this is the first one you get. And if you want to find, like, secrets, you can find, like, a secret instruction page, and it's like, this is a secret tip. And I love the art for this, because it's like a Super Nintendo art. It looks so good. And when you get the whole book, it's fun to flip through it and be like, ooh. We'll talk about it more later. Who's that guy? Ooh. Okay, get out. I gotta get the sword. Where's the sword? I was talking about improv and the scenes. I don't know, whatever. It's just good, and I like it. Oh yeah, when people would like play soccer or something, it'd be like, I like it, and I want to get better, and I want to go back to practice, and I want to play a game. I would be like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm just doing this because I kind of have to do something. I can't stay home all day. And this is like the least horrible thing. Like, I can do this. I can run around and pass the ball. And I never really understood people who liked, especially like running, people who did track. I'm like, you like running? This is insane that you like this. Okay, what's this one? Oh, these are the buttons. It has a Z targeting system. I never figured out there's a special, so that you can sprint, but it's kind of hard to figure out. So this tells you how to sprint. You have to hold A, like this. See how cool this is? And this is your money. So I gotta get up there. But I need the sword first. Where am I? Oh, I don't have the map yet. Okay. So yeah, whatever. I like improv, and like I want to go back, and I want to keep doing it and get better. And it's the first time I've ever really experienced that kind of a thing. It's definitely a testament to the people there, but definitely just the medium, or like the venue of just playing this weird communication game is very helpful to me. So we played a game. The big thing about this class is scene work, so we did really long scenes. Oh, you know what? I think I have this on. Oops. I'm not getting hurt. I don't want to do that. Maybe later, but not right now. Is this where you get the sword? It better be. I did notice, so here was one thing that I kind of noticed that's kind of bad, but like here it kind of illustrates what I mean. When I was doing the 5-minute long scene, which is kind of crazy, that was like the big thing that we did. I did a 5-minute long scene with somebody. And when I was in the scene, I felt more talkative and like I could say anything, like I've said before, like all these positive things. And then I noticed when we were leaving, I felt like crossing a membrane of who I, like inside the space, I was able to talk more and be less anxious. And then once because the person was leaving and they were holding the door open for me, and I was like, oh, thanks. And I was being my like kind of quiet, anxious self, and I was like, oh, I noticed the change from when I was doing the scene to when I was leaving and going back into me, which is kind of bad. But at least like I have a reference for like what I want to act like now, which I didn't have before. It kind of seems like a negative thing, like, oh, you can only be normal in the improv scene. But I have a reference now for like how I want to act, and I just have to build off that and just slowly push the membrane out. Like, what was that movie called? Why can't I think of it? Annihilation. Remember Annihilation, where like the membrane is like pushing out and it's like gonna swallow the whole world? Like that's what I need to do. I need to push the improv membrane out. Oh, I'm gonna die. Nope, I died. What was that text? Okay, I think that's it for today. Ooh, that was weird. Maybe somebody tried to call me and then they hung up. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, what's this? I don't remember this exactly. I wonder if there's a version where you can translate the words. That would be kind of cool. Because a lot of this game is just gibberish. Like, and they have this gibberish language. And whenever you talk to somebody, it's just gibberish. All I hear is a bunch of gibberish when you move your lips. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.